Hello and good evening. Just like God has the good character trait of friendship and brotherhood, He wants you to have that as well. He wants you to be a friend to somebody. He wants you to show brotherhood, especially to Christians. And so, you need to be friendly. You need to be brotherly. We know in a family, we try to demonstrate that. And many times it doesn't work. We get divided. Everybody gets upset. Maybe we know each other too well. Just like Jesus said, a prophet is not without honor except in his hometown, among his own relatives, among his own family. We don't really like each other a lot of times. We despise each other. We don't appreciate each other's talents. Look what happened to Cain and Abel. Okay, there was a big problem. But God still wants us, and it is a good, whether God wants us to or not, it is a good character trait to be friendly and brotherly. One of the biggest problems I've had in my life is I want to have this brotherly love with certain relatives. I want to have that, and I don't have it with all of them, and very few, if any. And some of us have a lot of relatives, and we don't have any brotherly love, brotherly kindness, brotherly affection. It just doesn't continue. It just stops, and we need to find other people to do that with. But God doesn't really want us to be introverted. If you're a Christian, how do you deal with the commands? It says, let brotherly love continue. How do you be a friend to somebody? There's a song that has a line, make friends of God's people. Are you trying to be friendly? So the introverts have a problem with this because they want to isolate. They don't want to be around people. But that doesn't mean isolating is a good character trait. I'm not saying being an introvert is a good character trait. I'm not saying that. If it's true that we're directed and led, and if it's true that friendship and brotherhood is a good character trait, then we need to try to do that in some measure. Now, there is the concept that if a man of many friends comes to ruin. Okay, I'm open for that aspect as well. And I'm not going to speak perfectly on this. I don't have everything to say. I'm not God. But what the main thrust of this is friendship is a good character vibe. Friendly people give off good vibes. They're not approaching you to criticize you. They're trying to make friendship and show you love. It's called brotherly love. Friendship is love. One of the best friendships I've ever seen in the Holy Bible is between David and Jonathan. And there was nothing sexual going on. They were friends based on bravery. Jonathan saw how brave and courageous and valiant David was, and Jonathan was the same way. So him and David gravitated to each other. That's what happens. I gravitate to brave men because I love that character trait in a man. I think it's probably his most important character trait. But all character traits seemingly are equally necessary, needed, and valuable. But I really, really like bravery in men. And I find brave men, and I like them. I love them. I just gravitate to them. I honor them, and I tell them how great a work they're doing, because it takes courage to do good work. And if you're not sure what to do in life, I say do the brave thing. Figure out what the courageous thing is, and at least you can be proud of yourself, or God might be, or somebody eventually might appreciate you for being that courageous in their life, taking that chance, taking a risk. But Jonathan and David were great friends. They had brotherly love and kinship. Always, and it's related to the word unity. God's trying to make peace with the world through the reconciliation steps that He's offered us in the gospel of Jesus Christ, so He can get to unity, because He wants friendship, fellowship, brotherhood. Come to the table. You need to get people to your table. Be friendly, be inviting, offer them hospitality. That's another related good character trait. Don't starve them. I'm here in the Philippines, and somehow I bumped into a young British guy. He's in his 20s. And you know what he did? He invited me over his place to have something to eat. He just, come over here. I got corn. Look, I boiled it, I buttered it, I kind of fried it. It's kind of brown. Have some. Oh, and have these cooked apples, these little pieces. I don't like them. Holy smokes, are they good? This guy's in his 20s. I'm in my 60s. He beat me to it. In fact, we were staying near the same location, and we kind of bumped into each other, and that's how we got to know each other. And he's got great attitudes, man, a lot of great attitudes. And he beat me to it. He was more friendly than I was, and I've been studying the Bible for 35 plus years. What's wrong with me? He one-upped me. And, I told him when we left, it was wonderful to get to know your personality. he was being friendly and brotherly, and it was neighborly and everything else. So, he makes me think that I need to do that. I need to be more caring and friendly and brotherly. The people that especially need it, try to figure out, especially if somebody needs it. Like a stranger. I mean, I don't mean a dangerous person. I mean somebody isn't familiar with things in your area or whatever. But, the subject is you need to be friendly, meaning brotherly love. You need to show that to your family, your friends, and anybody that you have an opportunity to do that with if you have the time. And we need to make the time if we don't have time, because it's a good character trait. If we're missing any good character trait, we have the opposite. If we're missing kindness, we're mean. If we're missing patience, we're impatient. We're difficult. If we're missing self-control, we're out of control. It's berserk being around a person like that. You see, if you're missing friendliness and brotherly kindness, you have something that is bad. You have something bad in its place, the opposite of that. Unfriendly, unbrotherly, unloving. Are you unloving? Are you friendly? Are you brotherly?